Oh man, whoever gets to see and hear the snort is gonna be lucky. Because I don't know how I'll get used to just sitting here for like a minute. Thank you, Ryan, for being here on time. I know you've been watching. My makeup looks a little funky. You just missed me snorting on camera because just sitting here looking at myself. So cute. Okay. All right. I said he seen it, so you're lucky. You got lucky. Okay. Nice. Yeah, my boyfriend loves when I snort too. Juliana, I just did fire signs. It should be on the page soon. Miss Leo. It should be on there. But watch this for your son. Sometimes we gotta watch these videos for our loved ones to understand what's going on with them. I also mean to mention, which I meant to mention the other ones, that these all work for your sun, moon, and your rising sign, since those are like the three main signs that make you up. So if this message doesn't resonate, you can always go look at because I'm a Scorpio. Cards are coming out right. We're on fire today, y'all. Because I'm a Scorpio, but I have a Virgo, which is an Earth, Moon, and a Sagittarius fire. So I definitely was feeling some of those fire messages today. It's like, oh, I need this. Ooh, this one came up for the air signs, but you guys got it in reverse. Okay, so we're here for our full moon in Aquarius, and we're talking about the paradox of Leo season and Aquarius season, and marrying our head and our heart and listening to both and trying to find that balance. And this has been coming up for me a lot too, is this balance even of trying to be more spiritual, high vibrational being, and then still being human and calling someone an asshole at the gas station. Hi. So we can't expect perfection, and you can't expect to just handle just because you've meditate every day doesn't mean that you're not gonna react. And then there's also the paradox of then being a co-creator in your world and having goals and working towards those, and then at the same time letting go and trusting the universe. And these paradoxes aren't going to go away. So I think this energy is really kind of trying to gear us up for owning our shit, and more or less owning how we respond emotionally and how we verbalize that. So recognizing how we feel, trying to figure out why we feel that. You're recognizing I feel this way and I don't know why I feel that, or I would feel this way because I think this happened to me. And it's not, and there's a hard thing too, because we don't want to make excuses and say, well, I'm this way because of this. I'm a bitch because I'm a Scorpio. It's bitch, you can look in the mirror and not be a bitch anymore. Hi. We have the power, but we also have to look at the shit to turn it into manure. So looking at you have to look at the shit of why you have that reaction, why you have that feeling, in order to transmute it into something useful. So let's see how this energy is going to do that for us. This is cool. All of our cards have blue backgrounds. That's nice and cohesive. Energy of this moon. 3 of Cups in reverse. So this really feels unlike the air signs who need to get out of their cave, keeps coming up for us water signs, because we're so emotional already too, and we really more than anybody have to like figure out how to communicate our emotions before just like blaring them on everybody. And so this really feels like a little bit of a retraction, like a little bit of a step back. Because if it was here, it's like, again, it'd be like, go get your friends and party. It's like, don't party. Also, maybe don't over self-medicate, because that happens with all even non-water signs who are empathic people. Like, it's really, myself included, it's really easy to numb. It's really easy to turn to other things, Netflix and drugs and alcohol, to numb. And we really need to be aware of how we're doing that. So this is really feeling like getting connected to more of those like more interpersonal connections. We got 2 cups. I mean, everyone's getting their element too. Just like air signs, they were supposed to go out, but it was like, don't just go out and do anything. So water signs, it's like making your circle even smaller is what it feels like. Yeah, just really like, I keep going back to like the 2 of Cups energy, where it's like we have to figure out how to first be vulnerable and intimate and be able to communicate that with those who are closest to us before we can do that with the rest of the world. I know I'm working on that. Yeah. It's interesting because, yeah. Huh. It's like, it's almost like, it feels like a wall, but it's like a protective wall. It's like your wall, maybe you had a wall over your heart, but now your wall's expanding out beyond you to like your inner high hand, to your inner circle. I hope that makes sense. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. Yeah. So it's like, and it's like, it's like protecting that inner circle. Um, and making sure that, yeah, like your people that are close to you are sacred. Like, it's more about like quantity people than or quality, not quantity. Go get as many people as you can. It's about quality, not quantity, in relationships, truly, right now. So really making sure that those who you're spending your time with are not draining your energy. Because look, they're like, it's like going out and spending time with people who are draining you, or like literally their cups are like tilted. So this is interesting because in our next card is the 8 of Wands, or 7. I keep doing that. The 7 of Wands in reverse. This is what the air signs always go. It's so similar, but this is similar energy. We're all feeling it, and this is what connects us. So this card comes up for like, the hate is gonna hate. They're pushing at you, telling you this and this and that. You got to push back and say like, no. But we got in reverse. So it's almost like, are you hating on yourself? Like, is there like guilt? It's almost like guilt. And I've seen this too. This is happening a lot. Like, are you feeling guilt for like, it's almost like you're protecting that's most important to you? And are you feeling guilt because you're still feeling like you should be going out and doing these things, and then you're feeling this like guilt, but it's like inner guilt. Like, no one's actually saying anything to you. No one outside of you is actually saying, oh, you gotta cut. Like, it's almost like there's no actual peer pressure coming from outside. It's, you're making it up. That like, the people important to you are going to be like, hey man, it's cool if you don't come do this thing. And the people that don't really matter. You know, the illusional people, the fake friends, the coworker, like all those things. Like, if they don't understand, fuck them. And also, they probably don't really care that much either. They're all worried about their own shit. So it's like this is like happening internally. So just it's like decide what you're gonna do and just do it, and fuck your negative beliefs and fuck what you think everybody else is gonna think. It's almost like, yeah, it's like what you think everybody is gonna say, what you how you think everyone's gonna feel, and it's probably not as bad. It's feeling like catastrophizing it, and I totally have done that too. I have to go to this thing because everybody's gonna this and that and blah blah blah. It's fine. It's more important that you do this, that you're creating quality in your life. And then last but not least, our 7 of Cups. So I like these because they're all blue. Go this way. They're all blue. They all got blue backgrounds. There's a couple of reversals here, so there's very much like internal things going on. But it's interesting, the 7 of Cups. Oh, we have 2 7s too. Lucky number 7s. We just need one more. We got a jackpot. So with our lovely 7 of Cups here, again, it ties in with this, that we think that have to make all these choices. Oh, excuse me, looking at my reflection. I have to go out and do these things with these people that I don't really want to do it with. No, you don't. Because it's draining you. Yeah, but they're going to think all these things. They're going to think all these things, and they're going to think this thing about me, and they're going to say this stuff about me. They're probably not. They're probably not. They're probably not, because everyone's more concerned about themselves half the time. So if all these, you know, so what do you actually want to do? Are you going to keep doing the things that everyone thinks you should do, or that you think everyone thinks you should do, or people are saying that you should do, and you know, like, when you know deep down that half these choices aren't actually good for you? When you know what is actually, like, you know deep down what's actually calling to you, and even though people are like, no, don't do it, or you think they're telling you to not do it, it doesn't matter. This is all saying it doesn't matter. You got to trust your intuition, especially with these 2 7s coming up. Like, that's a lucky number. It's 7. Lucky 7 is like 7 for a reason. It's considered like a very ethereal, spiritual number. It's like when you're starting to really like connect. So, and that's why it's very much like him alone, like holding his ground, him alone with all of the choices. It's just like, but what? It's your choice. You can pick something that everyone's gonna be like, yay, but you deep down hate it, or you can pick something that everyone's like, are you sure you want to do that? And then you are thrilled, and you feel so much better, and you're so glad that you didn't do that thing. Oh, I saw some people join. It's going to be reposted right after. But basically, the gist is, don't do what you don't want to do. If you feel like it's going to drain you, don't go do it. It's going to be all good. The power is yours. You have the power to choose. So let's see. These are the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I love these cards. Everyone's gotten a good one today too. I hope you guys get a good one. Ooh, there's one. Ooh. This is it. Everyone's getting good ones today. The Seer. That's so cool. They've all been really cool. It's so cool. Okay, the Seer. 45. And you got it in reverse, so we read the medicine. So the essence of the seer. The seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms with information where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition. That's your water signs, bread and butter, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. Use that empathy that you naturally have. The seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. The medicine. The seer has arrived now to challenge you to get out of denial and begin telling yourself the truth about your situation. Wishful thinking will not make what you desire happen when you're refusing to see things as they are. The truth may hurt. Truth hurts, baby, Lizzo. But it will set you free to claim the bounty that is waiting for you to notice it. This is a moment of true power. This is about boundaries and taking your power back and stop doing things that you think you have to do. Stop going to things that you think you have to be at. Stop wasting your energy with people that you know suck your energy. This is a moment of true power. The seer offers you his medicine. When you are ready, surrender your vision to spirit, the paradox, and ask to be shown the truth, no matter the price. Once you do so, your eyes will open and you will receive a powerful gift, which is so crazy because this card is definitely about seeing details into the hidden realm, using your intuition to know what the right choices are for you. So cool. And receiving a powerful gift. That keeps coming up lately. Yeah. Cool. You have the intuition. You have the empathy. You know what's best for you. This is about quality life, quality people in your life, not quantity. Do what you love what you do, all the good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to keep these under 20 minutes. This will be posted right after this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in and participating. I love you guys. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's coming up for you. I have a link to my landing page. So you can book online with me. We don't have to be in front of each other in person to do readings. I can do them over video. I mean, I could do them over email or phone. Video chat's the best. So if you want more insight to what's going on with you personally, especially if some of these things have really hit home for you and you need some extra insight into that, like, it's always great to do personal readings because it just gets so pinpoint. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please make sure to like all the Meryl's Mystic things and the YouTube channel and all of the stuff. And I really appreciate y'all being here. And I appreciate you tuning in to this energy, to tune into yourself as we fly through space together on this crazy magical rock. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.